Good morning, guys. Let's spend the day together. It's currently about 7:20. We've been up since about 6:30 this morning, and I fed baby boy here, who I thought was gonna go back down, but he was like wide awake, which I really can't complain about because he has been sleeping through the night. So if he is rested and ready to take on his day, I will gladly take that over waking up all night long. So he's awake, but he's not super playful. So I am going to put him on one of his play mats with some of his toys, and he is gonna play a little bit while I do a workout. I probably only have time for like a 10 or 15 minute workout, but that is okay. Anything's better than nothing. And then once he's ready to actually go down for a nap, we will head out for our walk of the day. We're always drooling. I love you. I just finished my workout and now we are gonna get ready to go on a little walk together. My husband came home when I was mid-workout because he forgot his work bag, and it scared the shit out of me because obviously I'm not expecting anybody to walk through the front door at 7:30 in the morning. But other than that, our morning's off to a great start. It looks pretty nice outside, but I'm gonna throw this quarter zip on because I don't know if I want to go walking around the neighborhood in a cropped workout tank top yet. I don't think that we're that comfortable yet, are we? I'm also starting to get hungry, but I don't want to make breakfast yet, so I'm just bringing a yogurt with me. He is so close to rolling. I actually sat here for a couple minutes because I didn't want to remove him from his like play area because he like repeatedly was trying to roll from his back to his belly, and I didn't want to like interfere with that just in case it happened. We just got back from our walk and I'm very sweaty. It is way hotter outside than I thought it was gonna be. It's also like very humid and muggy, but we got a good walk in. It was only about 35 minutes though, so I put James back down to see if he'll finish his nap. So he's in his crib and I'm gonna use this time to try to make myself some breakfast. Great, I'm sitting here having my breakfast, my daily iced coffee that I look forward to so much. I had posted a TikTok about how I make my coffees every day. I do it at home. I don't have a fancy espresso machine or anything like that. So if you don't follow me on TikTok yet, I've been having a lot of fun posting on there, but I'm also going to see if there's a way that I could also post them as shorts on here because I know not everybody likes TikTok or has a TikTok or whatever. So I'm gonna try to learn how to post shorts sometime in the next day or two. Ever since coming back to YouTube and then creating my TikTok account, I still have not gotten back into Instagram. I don't know why. The idea of it scares me. Instagram scares me, I'm not gonna lie. I remember like when I was posting regularly, I would like post and then like close the app and like not want to be there to see what happens. Everything was always about having like the perfect photo, whereas when you're posting like vlogs and stuff, you can be more vulnerable. It's more like real life stuff. So anyways, I definitely want to get back into Instagram soon though. I have a personal account that I had made maybe like a year or two after stopping all of my public social media stuff, and I really don't even post on that very often, and I only follow people that I actually know in real life. I just honestly like don't even know what I would post if I got back into Instagram because a lot of the videos that I'm making for both YouTube and for TikTok, I mean, like, I'm just in my house all day. I don't know what I would be taking pictures of to be posting on Instagram. I know the past few vlogs that I had posted, I was telling you guys that I was really struggling to wake up earlier and start my days earlier and have some structure. And in the past week or two, I feel like things have really turned around and it became a lot easier. Now, my baby is starting to sleep through the night most nights, which obviously makes that so much easier. So things are like really starting to kind of fall into place. So I've been waking up earlier. I've been trying to do my workouts in the morning. I've been trying to go on a walk every morning. And then when my husband comes home from work, sometimes we also still go on our family walks. I'm getting 2 walks a day. I'm really trying to just form good habits and be healthier overall. So I would say that it's going very well for me at this point in time, but ask me again when I go back to work in a couple weeks. Oh my goodness. A good nap. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're spitting up. Okay. He spit up all over both of us literally as soon as I picked him up. What's going on? It's okay. We had to change your outfit anyways. Baby boy has been fed, his diaper is nice and clean, and now we will do some playtime for quite a while. We have this big like play mat that I've been setting up in the living room just to give him more space. Alfie also still follows us around everywhere for playtime. And then we have the kick and play piano, but since we already have this play mat set up, we didn't also think it was necessary to have the play mat that this connects to set up all the time, so we just kind of move it around and we'll like hold it or like lean it up against something for him to kick, and he tends to love it. That's all you. That's all you. I'm not holding it. Hi. That's your piano. All right, James is down for a nap. I put in a little laundry, I washed all my dishes, and I made the bed, so I'm going to get myself just a very little bit ready for the day. While I do that, I'm going to give you guys some more postpartum updates for both me and baby. The first and most exciting out of all of them is the fact that he is pretty consistently sleeping through the night at this point. And I've openly talked about the fact that sleep training is not something that I was interested in or trying to do, so this just happened naturally. My goodness, do you not realize how just totally exhausted you are until you start to get normal sleep again? And when he sleeps through the night, we get like a good 10 to 11 hours straight, which is amazing. Now, I definitely am still not sleeping super soundly, just because if he does start to toss and turn a little bit, I feel like I'm a little bit more hyper aware because I don't know if I am gonna have to feed him. So it takes me a little while to fall back into a deep sleep. But I am a light sleeper, so that's not really like uncharacteristic for me. He's still sleeping in his bassinet for overnight, but we have introduced the crib for pretty much all naps throughout the day unless I'm wearing him or we're, you know, out and about. We also utilize our lounger quite a bit. It's not a Snuggle Me, I think is like the name brand one. We just have like a generic baby lounger. I've said this before, I know that my husband and I are super lucky because he really is a great sleeper, and I don't want that one to come back and bite me in the butt, so I hope he stays a good sleeper. I don't know when we're gonna transition him to his crib for overnight. It's gonna make me super emotional to do so, and I'm not really in a rush to do that, so I am biding as much time as I can with him still in our room with us. I will probably have him in the bassinet until he outgrows it, to be honest with you. We will see what happens with that, but sleep has been great. I definitely think his wake windows are starting to expand. He is 13 weeks, so I think it's around that 3-month mark that they start to really have longer wake windows. So naturally that kind of spreads everything further apart, feedings, and then we might be able to introduce some longer naps, but less frequently throughout the day. Last week I had filmed a TikTok that I posted about our wake windows and our nap time routine. And the routine and structure that I had shared is literally what we have been following since we had come home from the hospital. And then it was like, as soon as I posted that video, I feel like things kind of naturally started to shift a little bit. And I've talked about this, that I wouldn't mind him taking longer naps because that would allow me to accomplish more throughout the day without it being broken up so much. But I really don't try to force any of his nap times or anything. I'm still just following wake windows and sleepy cues, stuff like that. So most of his naps are still only about an hour, but if he sleeps longer, I let him and I don't wake him up. Hi, Alfie. Hi, honey. What are you doing? Also, he literally just clawed himself up the side of the bed behind me. There are steps that I bought because he would do that, and it was like shredding our bedding. So I don't know why he randomly started pulling himself up the bed again, because his steps are right there. Look, he's going down them. Anyways, so something that I think I forgot to mention in the 10-week postpartum video that I had filmed and posted a couple weeks ago, because he was definitely doing it at this point, but my boy is a full-blown thumb sucker. He started probably around 8 weeks, but it wasn't a regular thing. Now it is an all the time thing, and we never actually introduced a pacifier to him. We have a ton, like I put them on my registry and I had like plans on using one, but then we never felt like we actually needed it with him, and we didn't want to introduce it and then have to wean him off of it. When he is done with playtime, his new thing is that he rolls onto his side and starts sucking his thumb, and that is his way of saying like he's over it and he's ready for a nap. So now some updates about me. First and foremost, if you guys watched the 10-week video that I posted, you know that my words are coming back to bite me in the butt, where I was talking about how thick and full my hair was. Yeah, I think that postpartum hair loss is sneaking up on me. I lost so much hair the last 2 times that I showered. Well, not the last 2 times I showered, the last 2 times I washed my hair. So I don't know what's going on, but even like after the shower when I was drying my hair and combing through it, I mean, there was like so much hair in my brush, so much hair all over the floor, all over the counter. and I don't have thick hair to begin with, so I was really afraid of this. And I know it's a hormonal thing. I don't really think that there's anything you can do to prevent it. I know it's definitely not something I am alone with though, and that a lot of women experience. So we'll see what happens with that. In terms of body image and weight loss and all of those kinds of postpartum things, I'm feeling really good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still not where I want to be. I think one of the biggest struggles for me with my postpartum body image is the fact that when I got pregnant, I was the heaviest I had ever been in my life. And I don't think this is something that I have talked about on any of my videos so far. I was already self-conscious when I got pregnant because, like I said, I was the heaviest I had ever been. And I kind of had the mindset of, if I get pregnant, because we were trying to, get pregnant. I was like, I thought that I wouldn't be self-conscious anymore because it's normal to gain weight when you're pregnant. So it was almost like an excuse for the weight gain. I'm not gonna like dive too deep into that because that's not the point of this. But I definitely think that for, any future pregnancies I want to go into it being strong and having good habits in terms of fitness and wellness, just because then I think that afterward with the postpartum journey it will be maybe a little bit easier. I don't know. Now I do have to say that while I was pregnant, I was not like self-conscious at all. I loved being pregnant. I've always thought that pregnant women are so beautiful, and I was never self-conscious about the weight gain or any of that. Now another thing that I don't know when this is gonna happen, I have not gotten my period yet. Maybe 2 weeks ago I had a lot of symptoms that made me think I was going to be getting it, like very typical PMS symptoms. So I'm very much enjoying the fact that it hasn't come back yet, but every woman's experience is different. So I don't know if I've got like 2 more weeks, 2 more months. Some people don't get it back for like a full year. I can't believe it has been almost exactly 1 year since I found out that I was pregnant. I found out on April 29th. Okay, the last thing that I want to update you guys on is my skin. And I don't know if this is technically a postpartum update or not. I'm thinking that because my hormones are starting to like level out maybe. I don't know how long it takes, but like I'm out of the 4th trimester. So I would imagine that my hormones have gone through some like regulation in the past week or 2. My skin has really started to clear up. I am extremely thankful for that. The only change I've made with my skincare is double cleansing every single night, whether or not I wear makeup. So that very well could be the reason. But I hate having adult acne. It's so embarrassing. I never really had acne as a teenager. It's only been in my adulthood. So I don't know if I'm gonna relate the skin to postpartum or not, but I will just take that as a win. Oh my gosh, this was super smooshed. Ordered more of my azelaic acid from The Ordinary. This has been incredible for treating active breakouts as well as helping with the scarring. So I think this will be part of my skincare routine for a very long time. So we've got skincare. We've got coffee. I had to order more of my espresso. This came in multiple boxes, so I had actually opened the one box last night because I wanted to try one of these nectar electrolyte mixes. I tried the watermelon and it was really good. My husband and I specifically wanted to try these ones because there is significantly less sodium than there is in a lot of the other electrolyte drinks. Again, it's super random. I'm going to a bridal shower on Sunday, and this is the gift that I bought the couple. It's a skillet set. I have to wrap that once I'm done showing you guys everything. Again, super random. Paintbrushes. Actually, the next few items kind of go together. So paintbrushes, couple boxes of peel and stick tile, some like waterproofing and caulking items, and then the last item came in its own box. So I shall open up and show you. Some of this stuff needs to be assembled, but I ordered some new hardware for our bathroom. So you can tell these last few things kind of go together. So my husband is going away this weekend. He's gonna be at a bachelor party, and I'm taking it upon myself to redo our master bathroom. We have done absolutely nothing with the bathroom that's in our bedroom since we moved into the house. We haven't even painted it or anything. And to be honest, I hate the bathroom. These are all very much band-aid fixes that I'm doing. I know that peel and stick floor tile is not the like long-term solution. I'm just trying to make it a little bit prettier until we have the budget to actually like remodel the bathroom. So if you've had luck with peel and stick floor tiles, I kind of want to know your experience, but by the time you're watching this video, they're already going to be on my floor, so it's going to be too late to talk me out of attempting the project. I got baby boy up probably about 30 minutes ago. I just finished feeding him. He is in his bouncer right now. We have the Baby Delight bouncer, and it has been by far one of our most used baby items. He's been super spitty recently. He's had a lot of spit up, he's had a lot of drool, so I've been trying to keep him a little bit more upright after feeding him. And then I just made myself a good old snack plate for lunch, and today we are having the wild berry poppy. I am getting us ready to get out the door. Something that I've been doing differently from when I was just starting to get out the house with him. That's my hair. I used to try to only time outings and things like this for when it overlapped with his nap time so that he could nap while we were out, because I feel like I had the mindset that like every wake window needed to be filled with contrast cards and tummy time and like developmental things. Then I started to have the mindset that running errands and going to stores and being in different environments can be like stimulation too. And I feel like that's really helped me feel a lot less restricted when it comes to doing other things that need to be done throughout the day and not living for the nap time. I love you. It is so freaking hot outside. I'm so happy that I changed into short sleeves. Also running into Ross and Marshall's while I'm out. There's some things that I'm looking for, but I also have some friends that have exciting things coming up, so I'm gonna shop for some gifts maybe. This is super cute. Not that I need it. It's really stretchy up here, which I'm trying to pay attention to these kinds of things because of breastfeeding. All of this disposable stuff is super cute. I've been loving these kinds of like onesies for him now that it's getting warmer out. It's more than just like a bodysuit. It has the shorts on the bottom, but it's still easier than like separate pieces. For my mom's first Mother's Day as a grandma. And the cat's for me, of course. Very, very quick haul. I had been looking for a new athletic dress because the one I have now doesn't fit super well and it's high neck, so I can't breastfeed in it. So I got this blue one from Marshall's. There was a blue one at Old Navy I was looking at, but it was like $40 or $50. I know, ridiculous. This one was only $20. It's super soft. I didn't try it on, so I don't know if it's gonna work out. I just thought it was a really pretty color, and I love an athletic dress. I just feel so much more feminine and put together than if I'm wearing leggings and a shirt. I got baby boy one outfit. This was from Ross, and it was only $5.99 for this two-piece outfit. I love buying sets because then I can mix and match with other items. I got my mom this mug for Mother's Day, her first Mother's Day as a grandma. I just thought it was cute. I know, you're super talkative. You like it for grandma? Okay. And then I never buy myself mugs just because I have so many, and I really only drink hot coffee when Michael is home as well. When I'm by myself, I tend to make my iced lattes, but anytime he's home, we do a pot of coffee. So I just thought this was cute. You are so talkative right now. I know. I love you. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog. We're gonna have a pretty chill evening. We have leftovers for dinner, so I don't have to worry about cooking. And we're gonna try to go to bed very early because Mike leaves for his bachelor party, not his bachelor party, the bachelor party he's going to very early in the morning. So we're gonna be leaving at 3 o'clock to drop him off at the airport. So we're gonna wanna try to get some sleep before then. So thanks for spending the day with us. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you soon.